Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Fangs Too Fast and I am very excited to be bringing you a new project and one that I have been working on for quite a bit of time now. This is of course going to be our channel's first ever Let's Play, focusing of course on No Man's Sky. I'm very excited to be bringing both this game and this style of video to you all. I definitely think that this is definitely going to be the future of my channel. There are a lot of really great games that I would love to go ahead and play through, and I think that this would be a really fun way to go ahead and do that. So with all that being said, I just wanted to go ahead and let you all know just a few housekeeping things. This originally was going to actually be a blind playthrough of No Man's Sky. Unfortunately, during my first few attempts at playing this game, unfortunately, my recording equipment just did not go the way that I was hoping that it would go. So, we ended up getting a lot of footage lost, and I ended up just deciding to say screw it, and got a little bit better recording equipment. So, we are better set up now, and hopefully going to be rocking and rolling as we keep going here. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start loading into the game here. So I did go ahead and erase that former save data. I guess we do get to choose our difficulty here again. So I definitely did decide to go with survival the first time around. I think that'll definitely be the best method for us. You know, give us a little bit of a challenge, but nothing too crazy just to start out with. Don't want to start off with a crazy challenge like permadeath. Maybe one day, don't get me wrong, just I don't think that it is going to be the move right away. So for those of you who do not know, as we check out our beautiful loading screen here, No Man's Sky came out about a few years ago, back in August of 2016 if I am correct, and to some really mixed reviews, to be honest. A lot of people had a few problems with the game, and the devs were very responsive. They got to work on their game, and they really got some much needed updates and patches out, and to my knowledge they've been met with some really high praise. And from what I can tell of the game so far, I've really got to agree. The game is absolutely stunning. It really is incredible. I've really enjoyed the survival aspect of it so far. I'll try to not give too much away, as you know, hopefully we'll get to go and experience everything together, but definitely wanted to just go ahead and give you a little bit of background to No Man's Sky if you don't already know. The theory of the game is that you are going to survive in a pretty much unknown galaxy. And I believe that this game has something crazy, like 14 quintillion planets you can visit. I know that that's an absolutely absurd number, but they really do have like a random generator out there working to make pretty much an endless game. So I'm really excited to see what all we can explore and what all we can do in these vast cosmos. Maybe even meet up with some new players eventually. But hopefully we will load into the game here soon, and we'll get to going. So I'll try not to talk over many things that we need to hear, like right here. So I am going to hold X to initialize, and then I will let the scene play out for you all.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online. Scanner damaged. Repair required. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
Alrighty.
User
We have
initialization
control here,
sequence
and wow, I've got to say this is quite different than what else I've loaded into so far. So I guess they don't always load you in on the same thing. So the first few times that I actually loaded into the game, I actually ended up on some very hot planets, and it was the heat that was messing me up. But here, as you can see, we've got some issues with the cold. So, oh, and it is freezing my HUD. That is, oh wow, that is really not good. So we're gonna try to not die here, and okay, so we've got enough to do the scanner now. So let's go ahead and repair our scanner and try to find some of the sodium so we can get the ice off of our HUD. No sodium nearby? Okay, here we go. Got some sodium over there. We're gonna go ahead and head this way. Hopefully save ourselves from dying of hypothermia here, but no promises, to be honest with you. Okay, we're just rolling up onto it now. Let's see if we can pull it off in time. Alright. So, we've got a little bit of break from the cold, but not too much. We have really got to keep our eyes out for some more sodium. We will pretty much kick the bucket instantly if we don't find any. Okay, looks like there's some right down here, so we're definitely going to go ahead and grab that. Sodium is pretty much the most important thing to start the game off, because obviously we need to stay warm here, and the sodium is what allows us to stay warm. So let's go ahead and pick up all 3 of these and get everything sorted out here. Forgive my cat, she is very hungry right now, and it is her feeding time, so my fault for recording during the middle of her feeding time. But we're just gonna keep on moving forward and to investigate this signal source. Luckily we've got enough sodium here to keep us going on our thermal shield for now, and we will just get to investigate this beautiful snowy planet. Like I said, the first few times that we loaded into the game here, we were actually on like almost a desert planet that was pretty much cooking us ever so gradually, and I'm very excited to see something different here. Let's see here, got a little bit of rusted metal, always fun. And let's search this container. Anything interesting in the container? Exosuit notice, health restored. Excellent. Alright. And would you looky there? It's a ship. So we are definitely gonna go ahead and make our way down here and check out this ship. I like these little plants, the little Venus flytrap looking things, and of course it just snapped on me. So that's fun. I guess that's what you get for being too curious. Got a nice little cave over there that we can check out eventually and see what's going on over there. I believe that over there is some oxygen plant, so we'll have to check that out at some point as well. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Fresh iteration granted. Anomaly containment prepared. Alright, let's go ahead and broadcast. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position locked. System integrity scan initialized. Okay, and it looks like we actually have our recording going well here too, so we are just firing on all cylinders right now. Board the crash ship. Alright. Go ahead and jump in the Radiant Pillar BC-1. Atlas connection intermittent. Launch thrusters are offline. The pulse engine is offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, and no sense of it before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Let's go ahead and read the log. Log 49258, unavailable, substituting data. Exosuit completed. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and try to work on repairing the ship then. Seems like we don't get to find out what happened to the ship. This looks like the pulse engine is critically damaged, so I guess that's what we're working on first. So like I said, I did get to go through a few of these missions in the first round of trying to record everything, and so I do know how a couple of these first missions go, and how to go ahead and get them. So I'll go ahead and take care of those real quick. But I really didn't get too far in the story, to be honest with you, so definitely don't expect me to have everything figured out by any means. So go ahead and take all this oxygen over here. Gotta love oxygen-rich plants, I suppose. Get as much ferrite dust as possible because we need to go ahead and make a metal sheet. Okay, we're at 40 now. Is that enough? It is indeed. Alright, so back to the ship we go. We'll go ahead back over to the ship and head back in here. Alrighty. Looks like Pip has finished eating and she is gone. She only wanted to hang out with us for the food. What a shame. Okay, so we've got the first part of the pulse engine fixed up now and functional, but things are still critically damaged. We need a hermetic seal, so let's go ahead and request assistance on that. The iteration comparison reveals a hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from from distress beacon cache. Okay, we can do that. We can do that, no problem. We are just going to go ahead and hang out for a little bit as our thermal shield recharges. That way we don't have to waste any of our precious sodium here. But once we go ahead and get this full thermal charge, we're going to go ahead and jump out there and go on a quick little adventure. And good enough. Okay, so like I said, we'll go right over here to the distress beacon cache. And we find a planetary chart, so let's go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and plot a course on it. And it will show us where to go ahead and grab our hermetic seal. Luckily enough. So with that being done, I say we start to move on. So I'm gonna go right up here, hope that we find a little bit of sodium for our trouble as we start out our journey. But I'm not gonna lie to you, don't have too high hopes. What was the chance though? It's carbon, that's always helpful actually. And dihydrogen jelly. Well, we will need both of those things at some point, so I guess I cannot be too upset about it. Let's go ahead and do a quick scan, see if there's any sodium nearby. There is. We will definitely need to go ahead and grab that. Oh, there's a couple of plants too. Excellent, excellent. So we'll go ahead and grab these sodium plants and make sure that we don't freeze to death on our way out to our new destination. We might even need to actually go back to the ship real quick and recharge our shield before we go.
Thermal protection
Do we?
falling.
Why not live on the edge? Famous last words, right? We'll go ahead and get a move on. There should be some more sodium along the way. Unless there is a whole ass storm. So, there's a storm coming. And storms are not fun in this game. So, we are going to hightail it
Thermal
back to the
protection
ship.
falling. Thermal protection falling.
Yes, I am aware.
Cold damage
It is
detected.
very cold. Okay. I'll repair the thermal.
Cold damage detected. Technology recharge. Thermal
That is really unfortunate that we had to use all of our thermal charge there. We would definitely not have made it all the way to that building. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to wait out the storm here. This game definitely does have a good feeling for, you know, making you feel like you're trying to survive on a hostile planet. You know, you can't always control when a big blizzard rolls in, and that's exactly where I find myself right now. I really want to go and try to get the hermetic seal so we can get the ship running, but unfortunately that is just not what the game has decided for us right now. So we'll go ahead and wait things out. Eventually the storm will pass and the ship will let us know, or at least our HUD will let us know for sure when the storm does pass, and then we'll go ahead and make our journey again. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this definitely took a lot less time the last few times that I got caught in one of these storms on a few of the other runs. They usually lasted for about a couple minutes and then passed, but this one seems to be lasting for quite a while, it seems like. I don't think there's anything that I need to do to trigger the end of the storm. That would be kind of ridiculous. Okay, there we go. We got the weather update, the storm's clearing.
storm clearing.
So we'll wait for things to get a little bit warmer here, and then we will set out on our journey again. Even though we are down significantly. We had about 45 sodium, and now we're down to 15. That's no fun. But again, such is life. So let's go ahead and start making our way downtown. Now, one of the things that I'm definitely going to be trying to do as we move forward in this game is trying to mine along the way and try to pick up some of the resources that I need along the way, just because it really is crazy how much stuff that, well, how interactive the game is, really, I would say. It kind of is incredible how well they did it in terms of making sure that you always are involved in, you know, every survival aspect that you're going against. Okay, there's a little bit of sodium back there, but I'm just gonna grab this sodium up in front of me and keep moving forward. So I think that will be plenty. Because we do already have the 15 in the store, so we should be all right. Okay, so grab this plant. Unfortunately, it's the only one, but that's all right. We've got 30 again, so we've got a full thermal shield recharge. Not terribly, not terrible, not terrible. And we're about how far away are we? We're getting close to halfway there, so we're not doing terrible on our distance either. We should definitely make it. Hopefully there will be one more sodium plant on the way there, and that would definitely guarantee that we're our survival. Get a few of these dihydrogen crystals as we drive by them. Oh wow, I totally missed that base. Guess we could have stopped by there and checked out what was going on. Get a scan in real quick, see what's around. Got some hydrogen over there. And some oxygen over there, but that's about it. Fun. Oh, okay. So this tree has carbon. So we do need carbon. Like I was saying earlier, carbon does help us out with our mining laser. It helps us out with a few other things down the road that I will try my best not to spoil right now, but basically we want to make sure we have a pretty good supply of carbon at all times. So I'm just gonna mine a few of these trees. You know, with any survival game, of course you're gonna be mining a few trees. Shout out Minecraft. Alright. So we got about 100 carbon, which should be enough for all intents and purposes. So we're gonna keep on moving forward here. Sometimes you get caught on these ledges and you do need to use the jetpack. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a lot longer than I'm proud of to get used to the jetpack the first time around, because the controls of it are a little bit weird, and not gonna lie, I might have died a couple of times, but such is life. Fortunately, those weren't the sessions that got recorded, so I don't even have to include those. And forgive me for checking to make sure that everything is going well. I'm just a little dumbfounded, to be honest. I've had such issues trying to get this series recorded so far that it almost feels crazy that things are actually going well right now. So I'm gonna jump right into this building, and the building is gonna warm me up, thank goodness. Because it was getting a little bit cold out there. Alright, so check out the Hollow Archive here. Should be where we get our hermetic seal, because it is a fabricator. Can't find ship. Let's go ahead and recover the supplies that were left behind. And what do you know? The only thing that was left behind is the only thing that we need. How convenient is that? Alright, let's come over here. Encrypted navigation data. Alright, get a couple of nanites. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so we got a full shield, so we might as well come over here and check out these interesting things. Get some sodium. And if you check this out, Visions of the Gek. Hey, 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 voy, voy, voy. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A small alien life form kneels before me. They are tired, beaten. Without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. I accept their knowledge. The name Gek floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. You have learned the Gek word for Gek. Alrighty. So we have some damaged machinery here. Guess we'll put that in our exosuit. Get some nanites for that. Alrighty. And before we head back on our long journey back to the ship, of course we're going to recharge our thermal shield. Alright, now we're going to GTFO. As the kids would say. Uh-oh. Can't GTFO yet, actually.
Thermal
I
protection.
still got stuff to do. Alright, let's get back in the house. Okay, so need some carbon nanotubes, but I think I already have enough to build the carbon nanotubes. I do. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you go ahead and harvest your carbon early. And now, we've got ourselves an analysis visor. What do you think of that? Alright, so it may be nighttime now, but we can now scan things, which is very fun. To be honest, might be worth to go check out the cave for just a little bit. Just because the caves do restore your thermal temperature, and there are some minerals to be gotten here. So, not all terrible. Mordite. Well, I don't know what Mordite is, but we will go ahead and try to mine on it, I suppose. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Well, as if we aren't literally mining carbon as we speak.
Technology recharge.
And if we can mine 4 of these plants, it looks like, then we get all of the carbon that we use back. Oh my goodness, we're only 90% through our beam. We are totally fine. Okay. You know what? Let's go check out this subterranean relic. Why not? Could be cool to check out. Yes. I see the toxins. Oh.
Toxic damage detected.
Okay. So we will keep journeying through the confusing cave. Oh, actually, we won't, because what we came for is right here. Vortex cube. I'm not gonna lie. If I would have known this was just a vortex cube. I don't really know what vortex cubes do so far. So to be honest with you, I'm not that particularly excited. So that's a little bit of a letdown, but oh well. The more you know. So we did a little bit of cave exploring. A little bit of a bonus to the episode, but what I would like to do with this series is, of course I would like to keep uploading it as I can. But what I would also like to do is to actually try to cut these videos up into about 30 to 45 minute segments. That way I can go ahead and, well, that way I can go ahead and really try to, you know, keep them about the same pace, I suppose, would be the best way to describe it.
Toxins detected.
And hopefully we'll be able to find our way out of this cave. Because we are really having some trouble right now. But if I remember correctly, we came out this way. Okay, so our life support's dying. Probably shouldn't let that happen. Put some oxygen on our life support. Alright, we're chilling now. We're chilling.
Technology recharge.
Alright, go back this way. Get back to the ship real quick. And once we get back to the ship, that should actually be carrying us around that 30 to 45 minute mark that I was actually just talking about. And we'll probably be finishing up our first episode here. And I'm really excited because things have actually gone fantastically in terms of getting everything recorded here. So that's a big relief off of me. I'm really excited to see that. Okay, so I just need to keep looking up. Just keep looking up for a way out. There we go. That looks like a way out. There we go. See? We're fine. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and make our way back to the ship. We've got a little bit more supplies in hand. And we've got our analysis visor ready to go now. We've got the hermetic seal in tow, so we should be able to finish off with the pulse engine. And that should be a pretty good spot to end off our episode for the day. Now, I suppose we could go and check out this building before we leave off, but you know what? I'm going to save that for next episode. Save that for next episode, and we'll go ahead and wrap things up here today. I am curious, though. I've got to say. And there's a sodium plant over there, too. Oh, man. It's just calling my name. Okay. I need to stay focused. Stay focused. Come on, Fangs. Uh-oh. Don't get caught in a glitch. Now, one of the things that I would like to figure out is if you see these ships here flying above me. Now, the first time that I was playing through, I did get to a point where it pointed out a small settlement nearby to me. But it didn't seem like there were a whole lot of ships over there, so I do wonder if those are player-driven ships, and if they are, that could be really cool, to be honest with you. I really need to stop walking near those. They have gotten me twice already. But, I would love to know. If any of you do know, in the comment section below, definitely be sure to let me know. Man, one of the things that I do have to say is, man, the game is beautiful. For having so many different planets that you can visit and, you know, explore, I've got to say, I am quite impressed with how cool the graphics are. I mean, just the attention to detail. It'll have like this rainbow here in the background. Like, you know, I played on some of the desert planets already, and I do know that you know, that rainbow is not always there on every planet. So it's really cool to just see attention to detail like that. I've definitely got to appreciate it. All right, so let's put the last bit of sodium on here and hope for the best, because we are going to have to go a different way and get some different sodium, because this way is all used up. We're at 25%, but we're definitely going to make it to the ship from here. We will be fine. So we'll make it back to the ship, finish up with the pulse engine. Alright, hop on in. Alrighty, so we are going to go ahead and just throw on the hermetic seal, fix that up, and bada bing, bada boom, pulse engine is fixed. So now we need to fix our launch thrusters. But that is going to be a mission for another video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all of you who did make it to the end of the video. Really means a lot to have your support right now, and I'm definitely really glad to go ahead and finally bring you this project. I've been working on it for a couple of days now. I've been really stressed out trying to get the project working and recorded for all of you, so definitely be sure to leave a like rating if you did enjoy the video, and definitely consider subscribing if you would like to see any more of this content. I definitely would love to make this a very long project here on the channel and try to get through as much of the content that's in this game as possible. So with that all being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves, and with everything else being said, hope you have a nice day. Bye.